We are commemorating World Steelpan Day right here on the Now Morning Show. Joining us in studio this morning is the chairman of World Steelpan Thrust, Bertil Gittens, to talk about how World Steelpan Thrust is also a part of this process and celebrating. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, good morning. It's good to be here, to your viewers and yourself, TTT.
It's a pleasure to have you with us on the show, and especially on such an incredible day as this. We were talking a little bit off air about how this feels for us as Trinbagonians. And I know there's also an additional special place in the heart of Steelpan Thrust when it comes to World Steelpan Day. So can you share with us a little bit about that?
Yes, well, but I have a chat on the internet, and we speak on PAN, and well, I can't remember the guy's name, but he came and he wanted to have a World Steel Drum Day, and I have something against calling my instrument World Steel Drum or Steel Drum, right? So it went on, and we decided that, listen, you could celebrate your World Steel Drum Day, and we would celebrate World Steelpan Day.
Right.
So I got together with some of my colleagues and in late 2018. And we decided to form a company, World Steelpan Trust, THRUST. And well, after putting everything in place, we took it to Pan Trinbago, and they loved the concept, Mrs. Beverly Ramsey Moore. And well, we have been working since then together in collaboration with Pan Trinbago and World Steelpan Trust, and here we are today, right?
Yeah.
We in 2000 we wrote a letter to the UN, and they direct us to.
In 2000.
Yeah, 2000. Right. We wrote the letter to the UN, and they directed us to the UN. There's a UN department here, and she took it to the minister, and the minister took it to cabinet, and then cabinet took it to the UN, and that is how we celebrating this today.
How does it feel to know that in 2000, when you wrote that letter, we stand here this morning in Trinidad and Tobago celebrating not just here at home, but throughout the world?
Well, the intention was for that to happen, right? A world celebration. And not only that, to big up Trinidad too, because I am not satisfied that we really doing things in Trinidad to big up Trinidad and Tobago and the Steelpan, right? It came out of the belly of every Trinbagonian, so it was predictable. I saw it coming, right? It's just a matter of time, and well, the reward of work always pays off.
It really does.
And we did the work, to have this day celebrated all through the world.
We definitely did. Now, commemorating World Steelpan Day for you is not something really that different, because chatting again off air, you said that this is something you started celebrating in 2018.
Yes. Well, 2019 we started celebrating, right? This year is the 5th year, right? And we went straight through COVID. We had to rent a little place, in the countryside.
Your social distance.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and it happened, and well, we were in Millfleur last year, and well, this year we want to be in the Augustus Williams Park in Woodbrook, small, quiet, Len Booksy Sharp, Earl Rodney, we have 2 country bands coming up, Separia Deltones and North Coast Pan Serenaders, and we'll have a great time. The sponsors, and they came together and they say, well, look, we'll give you all this for the hard work and the effort to really have this day celebrated worldwide.
That's incredible. What time does the event start?
The event starts at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
All right. It's a quiet event. It's quiet. We're inviting everybody who wants to bring a folding chair and a cooler. No alcohol beverages on sale. They could come and sit and listen to some quiet music. You know,
That's wonderful.
That is how we celebrate. This is our version of celebration of World Steelpan Day.
And I mean, it's a beautiful way to celebrate. You actually get to sit back, relax, probably, you know, with some friends, family, loved ones, the community as well, and just appreciate this beautiful, beautiful day. And of course, this beautiful instrument as well. Now, one of the things you mentioned, just going back a little bit, is writing that letter in 2000. Now, I know that a lot more was done by the Steelpan Trust in order to ensure that this day sits with us today. Can you share with us some of those things?
Well, you know, the writing the letter, we had a friend in Florida who is a letter specialist.
Okay.
Right? Is a she, right? And I asked, well, I can't write any letters. So I said, well, you know, help me. And she wrote it and sent it to Jamaica, and Jamaica sent it to Trinidad, and you know, and then it went up the line to cabinet, but you know, it was hard work because we had to go to the ministry almost every month, you know, and to find where the letter is, you know, whose desk it on, you know, and then the minister, he came and he celebrated World Steelpan Day with us last year, right at Milfleur, right? And I said, well, you know, we have a letter to the UN, and he thought, I spoke to him a little bit, and he said that that's a great idea. And then he went on the phone and he found the letter, and from there, you know, it started speed towards this day.
It's amazing. Right. Now, let's also go back to 2000 and stand here as we are this morning in 2023. How do you feel about the evolution of Steelpan throughout our community and our world?
Well, I don't feel that Trinidad and Tobagonians pay much attention that is due. Well, you know, they're supposed to give it more attention. That's why I see it's not celebrated how it is celebrated now, because we never used to give it the kind of attention that we're supposed to give it, right? And we're hoping by this event, you know, and the work that we put in, both Panfrin-Birgo and myself, I'm not taking the claim for anything. We collaborated with Panfrin-Birgo, that the powers that be would give it the attention, the Steelpan, so that they could do something for us, you know, for Trinbagonians.
Definitely.
Right?
I mean, it's incredible to see how far you've come from, as you mentioned, you know, how Steelpan Trust started to where we stand today, and the continued collaboration, which is so important, because that's one of the things that Steelpan represents as well. It represents community, and it represents Trinidad and Tobago. Mr. Gittins, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
You're welcome, and happy World Steelpan Day, everybody. Enjoy it. Everybody should be toasting in the homes, come out in the street, you know, like a 4th of July.
I agree.
You know, happy World Steelpan Day. Thank you for having me. Right?
It's a
Thank
pleasure.
you very much.
Trinidad and Tobago and the world watching at TTT.live. We are commemorating World Steelpan Day today on the 11th of August. That was Bertil Gittins, chairman of the World Steelpan Trust. There's more coming up. Stay tuned.